this system just keeps moving slowly through the state. What a Friday.
Yeah, and last night was the only somewhat dramatic part of it, but as I suspected, the winds weren't that bad.
Yeah, you noticed them, but then they went away quickly. Yeah, they came and went.
You noticed it, but you weren't burning candles. That's the goal of a storm like this. But yeah, the low is still hanging around. The center of circulation is just out towards Lubec right now. That's where that circle is. But around it, we still have a bunch of precipitation. Now, obviously, the precipitation shield is not as intense or as far-reaching as it was yesterday, but a good part of the state into the rain still, and that'll be the case off and on through the evening as well. These temperatures, though, just really abysmal for this time of the year. In the 40s, even during the daytime, low 40s into the mountains. A lot of the day was spent in the 30s there, which, by the way, they did get accumulating snow kind of at the midpoint of a lot of ski areas. When I was looking at the cameras, it wasn't the top. You didn't have to go all the way to the top. We're talking about the middle, where you could see some accumulating snow there. So that's fun for this time of the year, right? It's one word for it. Hour by hour forecast showing you periods of rain off and on tonight, temperatures in the low 40s. So if you're headed out, obviously it's pretty cool, it's pretty raw. The winds do continue to settle down. It gets less and less breezy through the evening. Tomorrow's a little bit better than today, but it's not a lot. We're in the 40s tomorrow, a lot of clouds, still periods of showers and some elevation snow through Saturday afternoon. So there's less rain around, but it isn't going to be any warmer or really any more pleasant. We do better on Sunday. I think this particular model is actually too pessimistic on our cloud cover. We likely do start cloudy, but I think the second half of the day we should see some breaks of sun, at least, driving temperatures into the mid-50s and upper 50s. So I think this model is maybe too overcast there. It does agree, as do all models, that we clear out on Sunday night, and we're in good shape on Memorial Day itself. Temperatures should be able to get into the mid-60s, maybe upper 60s with a mixture of sun and clouds. That looks like the best day of the stretch, as it has for the last couple of days. So this really hasn't changed at all. Again, I do think we're likely to get a little bit of sun here on Sunday. It'll just be a matter of how much are we going to be able to pull off, and we feel a lot better about Monday. Overall, next week looks good. Our average high is 68, so we haven't even been in that ballpark. We'll, away from the coastline especially, be in the mid and upper 70s through next week until probably Friday, and then it gets a little dicey at that point. But several nice days to reset our life, right? How it feels to be here. Because what struck me, Brian, is usually I'll have defenders of all types of weather, and so it'll be rainy. Oh, well, we need this, we need that. I don't mind the rain, but there have been few people defending this pattern as it drags.
Heard a lot of that this time around.
Yeah, as it drags on, this less enthusiasm for that. A reminder that we have a new edition of Weather Weenies. It'll be dropping at the bottom of the hour. Tonight, Dana Osgood and I answer a viewer question about decades-long weather patterns and also talk about our May wardrobe.
I'm wearing a cable knit sweater, and I'm actively mad about it because it's too late.
It's a nice sweater.
Thank you. But it's too late in the season to be wearing this material. Not even the fact that it's cold in here.
Right.
And this is just Keith's uniform, so.
I just don't care. I'm a t-shirt year-round guy, so you can't judge me for that. You can join us for Weather Weenies every weeknight, and if you have a weather question, email us at weatherweenies@newscentermaine.com. If you don't already have the News Center Maine Plus app, you can download it for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. So yeah.
The sweater was still a good idea today, though.
Yes.
We need it.
Yes, and like I said, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm gonna layer on top of that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where
where I go. Yeah.
Fair enough, Keith. Thanks.